Oh, what's good? What's poppin'? I'm back and I'm better. Period. You know, Scrub Count in the cut, and I'm back with a video. She gets down just like Lindsay Lohan. Run the block, she's not so inside. That bitch bad, watch her blow a hole back. She gets away. So, I'm here. This is gonna be a very, maybe sensitive video. I don't know how I'm gonna react to what I'm going to say in this video. But here's my first video. So, and y'all, I'm sorry for the glare of my glasses. Any light that goes into my glasses is gonna glare just because they're glasses. I don't know why if I sit up high, but if I sit up low, it does right. So I'm gonna try to sit as low as possible because that's gonna irritate me as well. I did a poll on Instagram basically asking out of two things. Of course on Instagram you can only do two things on a poll, but I put two things and I put it right here. And those are the things I asked, and the winner was story time about why did I move all the way from Georgia to South Carolina, which that's not a big move because it's only 3 hours away, but that still really is a big move. Being that I lived in Georgia all my life and leaving my school, leaving my friends, leaving my sister, leaving a lot of things behind. Like I said, this is a very sensitive topic for me, so y'all just work with me. But here's this video. Let's get into it. So again, I lived in Georgia all my life. I was born in South Carolina, yes, but I think about 3 years old I moved to Georgia. I was 3 when I moved to Georgia, so I've lived there forever. Any part of Georgia you name, I could be like, oh yeah, I've been there, I lived there. So I know these places, every place in Georgia. So I lived in Georgia all my life until about a year and a half ago. To be exact, I moved to South Carolina May of 2017, and we're in 2019 now. So now, yeah. And I had to up and leave so much. Now, do I like South Carolina now? Yes, I do. I'm receiving opportunities that I never would have thought I would have received, that I never would have actually received in Georgia. So it's not that it's a bad thing. It's bad reasons I moved, but it's not a bad thing. You know, I'm getting something out of it. It's like, it is what it is. You know, got 2 more years of high school, so after that, if I want to move back to Georgia, I can. Anyway, y'all, let me get for real. Let me get into this story. So, to be exact, in April of 2017, my mother got into some trouble. Now, what trouble? I'm not telling y'all. But she got into trouble, just know. It was with the government, and she got locked up. Yep, straight like that. She got locked up. And it caused me and my sister, my older sister, to be separated. Me and my mom be separated. Me and my mom and my sister be separated. And so, y'all, I don't like talking about this. But I had to stop the camera for a second because, again, I do not like talking about this. Like, it's just touchy to my heart. But I think I was at my mom got locked up basically, and so my dad came and got me. But we came here for a day or two, I think, and actually, was it a weekend? It was a couple days to South Carolina where my dad lives, and he was like, I'm gonna let you finish out middle school, which I was so happy with him about because I really did want to finish middle school. I didn't want to, it was like it was what, April, and we left school in May. It was the 1 more month left of school. Like, I did not want to leave. I wanted to finish my time out with my friends and, you know, my sister, knowing that I don't know when I'm coming back. And so I wanted to finish every bit of time that I had, that I was going to get with everybody. My best friend, she live in Georgia. My cousin, everybody, y'all. I can name a whole list, but everybody I was close with. Yeah. So my dad came and got me. He was like, yeah, you can finish middle school, but then we gotta go back, because for one, he has a house and a job in South Carolina. So he was not finna up and leave that, and I did not expect him to, because of a decision my mother made. So yeah, he came and got me, and I finished out middle school, and it was really hard, y'all. Like, I was really sad the whole time finishing out middle school, because for one, I was sad because my mom in jail. Like, you live with your mom your whole life. Your whole life. You ain't never been without her. I used to sleep in the bed with my mama. My dad was just like, I was like this with my mom and my sister. And so, I forgot what I was even saying. But yeah, like, I was sad because for one, she was gone. Like, I didn't know when she was getting out. I didn't know what was happening to her, whether she was safe or not, you know, whether people was messing with her. Because, you know, I'm crazy. I'm a Scorpio. And I don't play with my mama or my daddy or my sister or anybody. My sisters, now I have sisters. I don't have just a sister now. But I don't play about none of my family. And that's just me, because I'm a Scorpio. And that's what we do. We're very territorial. So, you know, I was just worried, and I was stressed, and I was really very hurt about that. That was one of the biggest things I was hurt about. Second, I was hurt because I don't remember exactly when, but it was sometime in May, I believe. I ran track 8th grade with my best friend. We had our last track meet. Was that our last track meet? Yes, it was. It was our finals. And you know, I went because my dad wasn't there yet at that moment, but I went, and I kept getting calls, missing calls, but I was running, and I kept missing calls. There was from my dad, from my sister, from my nana, you know, just different people kept calling me. And when I got to my calls, and I called my dad, and he was like, yeah, I'm on the way, you know, and I would let him know I was at my track meet, and this, that, and third. And he was like, you know, go to your best friend's house, don't come home, because basically a lot of people was trying to start a lot of drama and basically get me taken from my mom and my dad, just like that. That's what happened. So I had to go to my best friend's house for a little while until my dad got there. And my dad got there, and I went home. Oh yeah, me and my best friend live across the street from each other. I really miss that, y'all. Like, I used to walk to my best friend's house. I'm gonna show y'all a picture of me and my best friend right here. So I would go to her house. Like, literally, we live close. Like, I'll go out to her house in a minute. Less than a minute, a couple seconds. I was at her house. But yeah, he told me to stay at my best friend's house. So I stayed at her house, and then we got there, I went home. This was hard, y'all. I went home, and my oldest sister now is 19. I'm 16. We're 3 years apart. At this time I was 14, I believe. Yeah, I was 14. And she was, what, 17? 16? Yeah, one of them. And, bro, I went in the room, and all my sister's stuff was gone. Everything. Her clothes, her shoes, anything you can name that belonged to her was gone, except for one thing, and that was this blanket. Her Hannah Montana blanket, y'all. It's very important to me. I would go to war if I lose that blanket, for very multiple reasons. She left that blanket for me because I loved that blanket. That was her blanket, and I loved it, and she left it for me. It was on my bed. All her stuff was gone. Everything. She was gone. The only thing that I was left was her blanket on my bed. I've lived with my sister all my life. I grew up with my sister. That was my best friend, y'all. Other than my best friend, that was my best friend. I was a little sister, but I did not play about my big sister. And I went home and she was gone. I walked in an empty room. That room was huge, y'all. We shared a room. Our room was huge. Our closet was huge, but everything was gone. That hurt. And like I said, the only thing that was left was her blanket. She put it on my bed. For a while, it smelled like her. I miss that smell, honestly. But I know that that's her blanket, so I know that I still got her with me. It was also hard knowing that I would be leaving my best friend very soon and my cousin. Two very important people to me, and also one of my close friends. His name is Davaris. Y'all, I love me some Davaris. That is my dog for real. I tell y'all the whole time after I moved, bro, every time I needed somebody to talk to, anytime I needed somebody to talk to, that was my dog, y'all. I swear to God, I still love my dog. Like, we still talk to this day. To this day. Like, he didn't let me move in, ruin our friendship or anything. Love that boy. But knowing that I had to leave them, and that I was gonna be leaving my mom. I didn't know when she was gonna be getting out, but she's out now. But I didn't know when. Leaving my sister. Who else? And just leaving my school, period. Leaving Conyers, everything I knew. I knew that place like the back of my head. Oh yeah, my best friend, my boy best friend, Talion. I could name a lot more people, but to this day, I talk to them like till this day. Besides other people that I used to still talk to. Right now, I still talk to them, like, on a daily basis. I could text them and they answer. So, that was also very, very hard to deal with, you know. For my last couple of days, I was staying at my best friend's house because, y'all, me and that girl was like this. But, yeah, so I was just sad about that too, that I was going to leave my friends and everything I knew. Like, I was going to go to a new school, I was going to have to make new friends, and I was very determined that I was not going to make new friends. I did. But at that moment, I was not making no new friends. I meant that, and I really did. But now I made some great friends. But so, yeah. So, yep. So that was very hard for me dealing with, you know, knowing that I was leaving. So after all that happened, came down to graduation, 8th grade graduation, and my 8th grade dance, which y'all see this picture right here. That's from my 8th grade dance. But yeah, came down to 8th grade graduation, which was the last day of school. That was my last day. And when I tell y'all, I didn't get to stay. When graduation was over, I left. And I cried so bad. I'm telling y'all, I was in the back seat. I was crying. I was crying so bad. I did not want to leave. I did not want to leave at all. At all. I was not going for it. I was not happy. Didn't want to leave. But I had to. But to this day, my mom is out of jail. But really, that concludes this video. That is why I moved from Georgia to South Carolina. And honestly, my dad was like, do you want to move back? I said no, because down at South Carolina, like the school that I go to, I have some great opportunities, and I'm going to go for them because I want to be successful. I'm going to be successful. Not I want to be, y'all. Always be positive. Speak things into existence. Say I will and I'm going to, not I want and if. Remember that. I am going to be successful, and I'm gonna be swimming in my money, honey. I mean it. Period. But this concludes this video. I thank y'all for watching. This is what y'all asked for. If y'all want to see some other things, any more story times, I have a lot coming for y'all. Like, y'all don't even have to ask. But if y'all want to see hair tutorials, these two braids, y'all, I did them myself. So anything y'all want to see, if y'all want a Q&A, just comment down below. Follow my Instagram. And I'll see y'all on the next video. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Your girl is out. Period. Yes, honey. See y'all later, bro, for real.
I could never be average. Been hailing back and I managed. All in a pretty little package.